Today our topic is what is sourcing in procurement and supply chain. Sourcing. Do you want to be a cost leader? Are you looking to differentiate in the market? Identify any areas to add value to your organization, and sourcing is the one. To know your market position and align it with your organizational goals. Sourcing is the best technique for locating of products or services that are required for your organization and deciding on the best suppliers to get the products or services from. Difference between procurement and sourcing. Procurement. Procurement teams are responsible for overseeing the steps of the procurement cycle, covering core department activities such as market analysis, sourcing, negotiation, contracting and supplier relationship management. Procurement adds value and reduces risk across the supply chain by establishing the right working relationships with suppliers. The process spans the whole procurement cycle from the identification of needs, through to the end of a services contract or the end of the useful life of an asset. It involves options appraisal and the critical make or buy decision. Sourcing. Sourcing involves assessing the market to identify viable suppliers that can meet your organization's needs, in terms of quality, quantity, and speed of delivery. A sourcing strategy is a plan for creating an advantage by continually reviewing current needs against purchasing opportunities. There are also two types of approaches when sourcing: tactical and strategic. Tactical sourcing covers unplanned business requirements and is often based on short-term decisions. It's an approach that comprises of lower-level decisions, relating to high profit, low risk, and non-critical items. Strategic sourcing. This approach is proactive and planned. It's based on the analysis of supply markets and selection of suppliers to meet your organization's needs. It's often used for longer-term decisions related to high-profit and high-risk items. Sourcing strategies. There are three main strategies, which are: Number 1, steepled. Number 2, SWOT. Number 3, Kroljic matrix. Number 1, steepled is a strategic planning method that can be used across all business functions to discover, evaluate, organize, and track external risk. Number 2, SWOT. It identify the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And number 3, Kroljic matrix. This tool used to determine the risk of supply of materials to determine who you should form a close partnership with. Now we will discuss in brief the type of sourcing. Global sourcing. The process of finding products and services outside of geographical borders. Local sourcing. The process of finding products and services within your home country. Single sourcing. Where a supplier is purposefully chosen, even when there are other suppliers available. Sole sourcing. Takes place when you only have one supplier for the required product or service. Outsourcing. Moving a non-core activity that the organization has previously undertaken to an external third party. Insourcing. An activity that has previously been undertaken by an external third party is moved back in-house. Offshoring. Relocation of a business activity to another country where costs of production are lower. Onshoring. Moving a business activity back from overseas, closer to the organization's home market. Low-cost country sourcing. Sourcing products or services from countries with lower labor and production costs. Nearshoring. Nearshoring, outsourcing business activities to a nearby country. Steps in sourcing. Sourcing is a critical part of the procurement process and includes all activities necessary to ensure the organization's needs are met. The stages of the sourcing process can be linked to the pre-contract award stages of the CIPS procurement and supply cycle. Step 1: define business needs and develop the specification. This step involves outlining and agreeing on the organization's requirements. Clearly specified, understandable requirements are essential for identifying potential suppliers capable of fulfilling the need. Step 2: market analysis and make or buy decisions. This step involves researching the best method for fulfilling the requirements defined in the previous stage. It also includes identifying whether there are suppliers available in the marketplace capable of delivering the need. Step 3: develop the strategy and plan. This step is where a sourcing strategy or plan is developed. It will include considerations such as the types of suppliers to approach, global, national, or local, and how the tendering process should be conducted. Step 4: Pre-procurement market test and engagement. This step involves engaging with the market and potential suppliers to gauge market interest and readiness. Step 5: Develop documentation. This step pre-qualification questionnaire and detailed specification. This stage involves preparing and creating the relevant documentation to send out to potential suppliers. Step 6: Supplier selection to participate in the tender. This step involves identifying potential suppliers to be involved in the tender process. Step 7: Issue tender documents. This step involves sending out the request for quotations or invitations to tender to suppliers. Step 8: Bid and tender evaluation and validation. This step involves assessing the quotations, bids, or tenders submitted by suppliers and identifying the most suitable option. Effective sourcing is crucial for organizations to meet their needs efficiently and cost-effectively. It involves a strategic approach to selecting suppliers and managing procurement processes to ensure quality, cost savings, and risk management. Effective sourcing is crucial for organizations to meet their needs efficiently and cost-effectively. It involves a strategic approach to selecting suppliers and managing procurement processes to ensure quality, cost savings, and risk management. I hope you enjoyed this video, and before leaving, if you have not already subscribed this channel, make sure to subscribe, like and hit the bell icon to get updates when I post new videos. Provide your feedback in comments. You can download material from the below links under video.